With the final pick in the first round of the 2023 NHL Draft, the defending Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights go with a Swedish center, David Edstrom. Hadi, does this pick make sense for the Golden Knights at 32?
This is the most Golden Knights pick I can think of. This is a contender's pick through and through. A very mature defensive forward. Loves to play the game on the defensive side, is very comfortable off the puck, chasing down defensemen on the forecheck, back checking hard, lifting sticks in his own zone. Everything you want in terms of a player who's going to stopgap for you as a center, he's got. The only issue for me really is how high is his offensive upside. I don't see much outside of third line potential for him. So the first round's a tiny bit high. But he would be one of the best third line centers in the league if he works out the way I think he can, because his defensive game's solid, his skating's decent, nothing overwhelming, but decent enough. He's got a great frame. I'm in at 6'3", 190 pounds. Can really work the boards really well as well. Not just in terms of using his weight and out-muscling guys, but also leveraging his body weight, using it well, getting under sticks, lowering his body weight. He's got a lot of very, very good defensive habits and board battle habits that I really like. It's just that the skill set doesn't really translate for me to a high-end kind of top six forward. You'd really kind of expect him at the very best to be a guy who oscillates between the second and third line as a low-end second liner or high-end third line or something like that.
Sounds also like a potentially very good penalty killer.
Yep, absolutely. That's his bread and butter. I think that's where he's going to excel at the NHL level. He's going to be your top, unit center in terms of the penalty kill. Really going to hold it down in his own zone. I love the way that he occupies shooting lanes defensively. Loves to get in front of shooters. Not afraid to risk a limb or anything like that in terms of getting in front of shots and throwing his body around in order to block shots. So really just a complete defensive game. One of the best defensive centers in this draft.
And an NHL comparable would be?
Kind of a less toolsy and less fluid Philip Danault. Danault has some playmaking abilities that Edstrom doesn't. Danault has a bit of more fluidity to his skating than Edstrom does. But in terms of the defensive abilities and just the impact on their team, I think they're going to be quite similar.
All right. Well, for more on this selection and all of the Vegas Golden Knights' other moves in the draft and in free agency, tune in to Locked On Vegas Golden Knights for free on your favorite podcast app and on YouTube. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.